I am Jamarius Andrews, an EDD candidate at Governor State University. I am presenting on behalf of Dr. Cooney and myself the research entitled The Experiences of Senior Student Affairs Officers Who Became Historically Black College and University Presidents. The purpose of this study is to understand and document the lived experiences of senior student affairs officers. This study will provide findings and recommendations that will assist aspiring historically black college and university presidents in securing a presidential appointment and being successful throughout their tenure. The data analysis and interviews. To fully capture the essence and the meanings of their unique experiences, a qualitative methodology was utilized for this study. Precisely, a general inductive approach was used. The objective of general inductive approach is to reduce raw data into a summary format and to clearly connect the research objectives and the summary findings to develop a model about the fundamental structures of experiences. This study included 2 HBCU presidents of small historically black colleges. Due to COVID related issues and distance constraints, the interviews were conducted via Zoom. The data analysis included reading through the transcripts, organizing the data into a Microsoft Word document, and reading the documents several times to make understanding of the responses of the participants. The importance of HBCUs. For over 156 years, HBCUs have educated the African American community, equipping them with vocational, professional, political, and scholarly skills. Nearly 1/3 of all African Americans with a PhD receive their undergraduate education at a historically black college or university. Finances. Finances have been one of the greatest challenges for HBCUs. In 2006, 4 presidents were fired in part due to fiscal management, poor fiscal management skills. Presidents are expected to be wise stewards of scarce resources, and emerging leaders, they must be able to fundraise and also have developmental skills in fundraising. Leadership challenges. HBCUs over the last decade have experienced leadership challenges. In 2017, 1 in 6 HBCUs did not have a permanent president. A literature review related to the HBCU presidency related that longstanding concerns about the leadership crisis at HBCUs has been an ongoing problem for over a decade. The higher education presidencies. Most presidents were expected to come to the presidency via the student affairs pathway, which involves becoming a faculty member, then serving as a division chair, then dean, then provost, then chief academic officer, and then president. Student affairs officers, they may be ideal candidates for the presidency. Several SSAOs have significant portfolios and leadership responsibilities on their campus. Therefore, they are developing the required skills that's needed for the presidency. Preparational practices, multiple ways that individuals prepare for the presidency. Literature found that senior student affairs officers engage in preparational activities such as doctoral degree attainment, professional development, professional work experience, and mentorship. Preliminary findings found that mentorship has been constantly cited as a critical factor for the advancement to the HBCU presidency. This study found that both presidents, they engaged in mentorship with their previous supervisor, immediate supervisor, and also their family members served as mentors. And also their mentors encouraged them to apply and also help them to navigate the application process. And their mentors also engaged them in projects and committees to gain knowledge. Fiscal management. HBC presidents are expected to be wise stewards of their resources. This study found that the presidents indicated that they felt well prepared for the fiscal management responsibilities and generated revenue. Both presidents spoke about the importance of HBC presidents having experience in fiscal management, budgeting, and fundraising, and generating revenue through student services. Also, the presidents reported that previous work experience as a senior student affairs officers prepared them for the presidency. Before arriving to the presidency, all participants identified a wide ranging of student affairs experience to help them attain the presidency. And also, coming from a student affairs background, they were student affairs focused and they are able to build teams. And finally, the recommendations provided from this study is for aspiring HBC presidents to engage in mentorship for career development because it allows them to learn from a seasoned professional. Also, to engage in exploring activities that will allow them to further develop their skills in budgeting and fiscal management, fundraising, community relations, strategic planning. And lastly, the recommendation is for historically Black college university aspirants to diversify their work experience to participate in activities such as accounting, student development, academic affairs, and entry-level construction, management, and human resources. Thank you for listening to this presentation.